Hi, my name is Al, and I wanted to make this video today about retirement. Now, my channel isn't really dedicated to retirement, but I did want to make a few videos about it because I'm about 2 months into my retirement. Here on YouTube, there are so many great videos being made by great people all about the process, things to know, top 10 lists, a lot of encouragement. And I wanted to give back a little bit to that. I feel like the more people that are doing that, the better, so we can help as many people as possible realize that they can do it with proper knowledge and planning and confidence. And before I get started talking about the number one thing that pushed me into total confidence, I want to just take a second to sort of tip my hat to three in particular channels that helped me an awful lot to get there. And there were others, but these three really had a major impact on me. Number one was Joe Kuhn and his channel, Julie from Happy on Monday, and Ronnie Christian from A Resilient Life. I learned so much from them, and they introduced concepts that I never heard of or thought of before that really started to open up the skies to me. Things like lifespan versus health span, go-go years, slow-go years, and no-go years, and how spending occurs for most people and what that means to the amount you start with and what you end with. And then all the ins and outs about Social Security, decisions you need to make, things you may face. Just it's incredible wealth of information. So thank you to all of those people, and I encourage everybody to check those channels out. But today I'm just going to start with this simple thing, and that's research is the key. So going to those channels, watching more of the videos that I make through my experience and things that I share will help you to get a foundation of understanding and knowledge, and will lead you hopefully down that same path. The number one thing though that I will tell you about today, and this has to do with finances, and that's usually what is the biggest concern for most people, is the financial piece of retiring, and with good reason, of course. But you'll see as you do your research that there are many other things that you need to really think about, and maybe some, like your health, that are even more important. But when it comes to the financial piece, though, one thing that I learned that was the biggest piece in pushing me over from doubter to confident was something I got from Joe Kuhn on his channel, and that was using Bolden retirement software. Now, I am not an affiliate. I don't get any commissions or fees or free software. I'm just simply talking about it because Joe brought it up. I watched his videos, and he has a great video on exactly how to use it and the things that it does and the features it offers. So I won't go into that here. You can certainly get that at Joe's site, but that just took away any doubt I had. The software, you plug in all the information, and just so you know, I am not a techie by any means. That's why my videos will be very basic. But you just plug in your information, and it tells you or gives you a complete picture of what the future could look like, and it breaks it down into an optimistic view, an average view, and a pessimistic view, so you can see the three different scenarios and how they could play out depending on how things evolve as we move forward. But it includes everything: inflation, Social Security, real estate, taxes, annuities, 401ks, 403bs, savings plans, whatever you have financially and whatever will affect you financially is a part of this program. And it uses historic data, so it'll give you all the assumptions if you're not sure what to say when they ask you about real estate appreciation over time. They provide all that information to you, so all you have to do is input your information. I signed up for the free trial after watching Joe's video and doing some of my own research on it, and within 2 weeks, I had purchased it for the next year, and I will continue to do that because it's such a powerful tool in giving you a realistic picture of where you are. So if I could just give you one bit of advice to start with, It's do your research, go to these videos, watch the information, keep a journal, write things down. As you start to learn more and become more aware of all the things that go into this and what the reality is about some of these things that are quite different from the things you see on TV or in the media, it's very, very possible that you may find yourself in the same situation as me, saying, hey, I went from thinking I couldn't retire until 67 at least to thinking, well, I could actually go at 60 in 4 months. And that's what I did. So I'm going to continue to add videos to this. So maybe subscribe and I'll share my information. There are so many different situations that everybody faces. So I'm just hoping that maybe mine will resonate with somebody out there and help, help them, come to the same kind of conclusion that I came to after doing my research. But subscribe. If you have questions or comments, please leave them below. I would welcome them. And my plan is to follow up with some more specific videos as we go forward. And since this isn't really a retirement only channel, I'm actually, I make picture frames and I do a lot of videos on how to do that. I'm starting to put those on here. I've been doing that for 20 years. But if you're interested in that, check those videos out as they appear too. But thanks for watching, and hopefully we can all help each other, improve our lives.